What's going on, people? He's not doing anything yet. I just seen him out here. He's got this little sign right here. I don't know what it is, a poster. But what he does with that, he puts his body cam on that thing, and he just starts pointing it at people when they walk by or they drive by. Yeah, he's got beef for me because I disarmed him. Caroline, this is a retired detective, William Robert Nolan. He's a retired internal affairs detective, and he harasses the neighborhood. So he just came out here. Sandbox, what's up? That's what I'm talking about. Cool cupcake. Nothing going on yet, but there was people walking by arguing with him a little while ago, so I came over here. He lives right here, right here. He lives on the second floor, and he uses his grass over here as his backyard. And then when you have people that's walking the dog or people that's black or Hispanic that he doesn't like, he would either call the cops on them or he would just point the camera in their face. Caroline, this guy, he pulled out a GUN on me one day because I was pretty much defending the neighborhood, and I disarmed him. And ever since then, come to find out, there's over 100 victims. With what he does is he's an internet stalker. He calls 311 and 911 on people, and he was arrested. So if you go on to Google and you punch in William Robert Nolan, NYPD detective arrested, you'll see the whole story. This is Staten Island, New York. I'm on, he lives on 9 Gatson. T, listen, this guy wouldn't last. This guy's the most racist dude that ever lived, and he's just walking around like it's not. This dude is beyond race.
Who are you talking to?
I'm live. Look, call Jen. She's gonna call Jen right now. She'll tell you.
I'll call you right back.
Okay. Jen, you on TikTok?
Who? Call Genevieve? Calling Genevieve.
Sorry, guys. He's just sitting with so T there. If this guy is so racist, you know, you got some kids. There's a schoolyard right here, and some of the kids, they come up to play from like Port Richmond and stuff. And he hold on one second. He just doesn't like people of color. He doesn't like Hispanics. I'm Puerto Rican. He definitely doesn't like me. I disarmed him. There's nothing on the sign right now. What he's using it for, he puts his body cam. He's got cameras on him. He's got a body cam on him, and he puts it on the sign, and he just points it at people. That's the one that shines the light. Big racist. Very big. He's back at it. What's up, Brandon? Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's not illegal to record people in public. But the problem is that this dude, all he does is harasses people, and he just, he just stalks people, harasses them. If you Google the whole story, he was arrested with over 3,000 charges. But he does, yeah, he intimidates people. But he ran into a roadblock with me. He pulled out a GUN. He pulled out a GUN about 7 years ago, and I disarmed him. I took it from him. It's you can go on to the story. You guys go on to my YouTube, Paparazzi TV, or click on the top on the YouTube. There's more videos. If I get disconnected from here, if it gets crazy, because usually cops pull up. If it gets crazy, just go onto my YouTube. I'll go live. Michelle, this dude is creepy. No, he's actually on the grass. He's actually on the grass. I came out because there was people talking and he was there. He was arguing with somebody. He argues with people every day. Every day he's arguing with people. He'll call the cops real quick. I don't even bother. But he knows if he comes anywhere next to me, I take his ass out. He knows that already. It's PAPARODZ TV. Paparazzi TV. Go on the top. On the you could go on the top and click on it. It's there. Josh, he's got a girlfriend that's a school teacher, and he abuses her. If you go on to my YouTube and you'll see the video, cops went into his house because he was beating the shit out of her. She's dumb. Heather, he calls the cops on any little thing. Cops are here every day. They come to my house every day. He calls the cops for everything. There is cops every day. As a matter of fact, the cops that come to my house, they probably on my live right now. No, it's PAPARODZ TV. Some of these cops are on my live and they know I don't do anything wrong. So when they pull up, they already know he's the problem. E-Love. Yeah, we just watching each other now. See, if I sit here, he won't mess with anybody, you know. So sometimes I sit here for a couple of minutes. When I go home, I hear people yelling, and when I come out, he's fighting with them. Yeah, anybody could record in public. I mean, he could record. That's his right to record. It's what he does. I'm sorry, this is going too quick. Erica, I mean, he's got somebody. Listen, I say this on my live. There is two junkies that live in this building, and this is a nice building. This is a nice area in Staten Island. There's two junkies, a guy and a girl. And there's another guy, he's a retired detective. His name is Vito Palazzo. And they watch my live, and they relayed the messages to him. Right now, he's got a flip phone. So somebody's going to call him right now and tell him that I'm live. But I monitor mine, you know, and I know exactly who's going to relay the message. I'm just waiting for that person to pop up. Josh, what the fuck are you talking about, Josh? I'm working with the police. What are you talking about? This dude called my 15-year-old daughter on FaceTime, bro. You want to be part of this? I could definitely make you part of this, Josh. Get the story straight. You know what? Let me screenshot this dude. Telling me I'm working with the police. Yeah, the sign is black. Yeah, dude is with the popo. I mean, I got nothing against cops at all. I just don't like dirty cops, that's all. Stephanie, nothing's going on as of right now. I just came out. I see him with this stupid ass sign. So I said, let me record him. He knows I'm recording him, Liz. Nothing yet, Marky. Usually shit goes down, but there's nothing going on now. This is Staten Island, New York, Jess. Direct message me if you can. Who's this Tiffany Spencer that they keep on going at it with? What is she saying? It doesn't say anything, the sign. Yeah, Bellevue is calling him. Sydney, this guy's a internet stalker. He harasses the neighborhood. There's 100 victims. He is just bad news. He's a retired internal affairs detective. He was arrested with over 3,000 charges. Go to the story on Google. William Robert Nolan, retired NYPD internal affairs detective, arrested. You'll get the whole story. Or go to my YouTube, Paparazzi TV, PAPARODZ TV, and I got a lot of videos up there. Bunny, it doesn't say anything. He puts his body cam on there and he points at the people's faces. Police, they raided his house. They arrested him, and he was going to trial. And all of a sudden, they dropped all the charges because they messed up with the search warrant. Sounds bullshit to me. This is by the mall, Joy, New Springville. Stu, what's up, Stu? Stu's another victim of him. Stu's one of his victims. Stu's actually, he's been a victim for over 25 years. Yeah, I don't, I support good cops. I don't support that. I go after the bad cops. This guy is one of them. He's bad news. This guy was so bad they had to make him internal affairs, and he was pushing papers. Yeah, he always does. He always waves at me. There he goes. You see the body cam? Look. He's putting the body cam on that poster, and that's what he does. He walks. He just waits for people. There's about 200 tenants in this building. He's the only one that does this shit. I mean, this hood is really good, so this ain't no hood. If he was in the hood, they would have took his ass out already. So this is a really nice hood. Yeah, New Springville. Joy, this is Gatson Place. It's right off of Rockland. As a matter of fact, the school's right here. So you know where we at. Veronica, go to William Robert Nolan, NYPD detective arrested. You'll see the story on Google. Or go on my YouTube. It's on the top. See, what he's doing right now is legal. He's not doing anything illegal, recording and everything. But picture you walking over here, and he just pops out of nowhere. And he's right on your face. That shit is weird. And this is a retired people. This is not a person that has mental illness, an old man or whatever. This is a 62-year-old freaking retired detective that knows how to play the game. Just he got my daughter's number and he FaceTimed her. It's on my YouTube. He FaceTimed her and he got caught doing it. He wound up Googling the number because supposedly he's a private investigator now. If this dude was to come 2 feet in front of me, he knows that I'm taking his ass out. Everybody told him. The cops told him. The district attorney told him. If this dude steps 2 feet in front of me, I'm going to prison. Trust me. Jay's, it's easy, man. He's a private investigator. He's got his cop friends. I mean, he knows what he's doing. This happened 4 years ago, Tiffany. Yeah, that dude. He's a freaking weirdo. Yeah, he's well aware. He got arrested for it. He's been arrested plenty of times. He's just fighting cases after cases. And, when you have a good lawyer, you're in Staten Island, you're a retired cop, it's going to go your direction. This is in Staten Island, New York. Staten Island, New York. He didn't do nothing. What he did was he called her phone on a FaceTime, and we intercepted it, and I recorded when he was recording her. It's on my YouTube. She was 15 at the time. He's just sitting there, Maximus. He's got a camera. He's got multiple cameras, flashlights. So this guy's been harassing people for over 30 years, threatening people with his GUN. This is what he does. So one day he tried to do it to me, and I disarmed him. And I took it right off his hands, and he was arrested. He's just sitting there right now. He's holding a blank sign with a camera. I'm gonna put this down. I don't want to record the people walking by. Yeah, Jeanette. Born and raised in Brooklyn. Been out in Staten Island for over 25 years. He's just sitting there. I'm trying to figure out why the blank sign, but from what was told to me, that in his Facebook, what he does, he puts pictures of all his victims on the sign. So he takes my video and all his victims, he puts their picture on the sign so he could repost it later. He's not homeless. He's got a girlfriend. Her name is Andrea Ostacher. She is a school teacher. I spoke to many people in the school. They don't like her. They know she's weird. He beats on her. He was arrested for beating on her. It's on one of my videos too on YouTube. Paparodz, Paparodz TV. Or go on the top and click on it, and you'll see the story. What was told to me, okay, you are unbelievable, slander. I don't know what the hell does that mean. He's I don't know if he's watching, but somebody's telling him that I'm on live. He's got a flip phone. So there's somebody that watches my live. It's either a retired detective named Vito Palazzo, he's just like him, or there's another two junkies that live in this house, a girl and a guy with a dog, a pit bull, that calls him. He drives that truck right there with cameras all lit up. That's his truck right there. So when he leaves, he'll put his truck in the back of the building. So he keeps that there because he has multiple cameras. How do we know that's not your buddy? Bro, you just heard the story? This nigga called my motherfucking daughter. What you mean that's not my buddy? What's wrong with you, bro? Yo, block this dude. Fucking clown. He records people. If you're not from the neighborhood, if you got a little tan skin, if you black, Hispanic, he's not going to like you. He's going to approach you. This been going on for 30 years. And he only messes with people that visits the neighborhood or walks by, or new people in the neighborhood. All his victims are, it is what it is. He's just racist. He can see me. He knows I'm here. He's recording me. Tina, he does not work anymore. He's a retired detective, but supposedly he wants to be a private investigator, or he works for a private investigator. So Jess, go on to my YouTube. He was messing with a dog walker, and he went up to the dog walker's face with his camera, and the kid tried to stab him a couple times, and he was screaming for help. You gotta watch that video. It's actually comical. He was screaming for help. I'm not the police. This is bananas, 100%. Tommy, he's got... All right, his victims are all... See, he's an internet crime person. What he does, he'll go on the internet. He will harass you. He will send you emails. He will send you stuff to your house. He will follow you. And he was arrested for it. And all his victims are all police officers, retired police officers also. If you go to the story, you'll see the whole story. William Robert Nolan, retired NYPD. You'll see his story. Nay, it's a whole bunch of it. It's there somewhere. I'm on Gadsden Place in Staten Island. Look, he's playing with his camera. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for all the gifts. He bothers the kids that's not from the neighborhood, because sometimes I be hearing screaming and they yelling at him and he's getting in their face. So he bothers like the teenagers that go to the park, because there's a school right here. And you know what's crazy? His father lives by his school. So in the daytime, he goes over there. He messes with those kids on Slauson Avenue. And when he's done standing over there, he'll come over here and mess with the kids that's over here. This is what he does. This is what he does. This is not a joke, FW. I wish it was. The sign is nothing. There's nothing at the sign. He's a former who's that? Mama Crystal. He's a former internal affairs detective. He never made it as a cop, really. From the story that I got from the police department, that they just kept on switching him from precinct to precinct. They kicked him out into internal affairs because nobody wanted him. So he was a paper pusher. He never made an arrest in his whole life, but he made a lot of lies for people to get arrested. Yeah, this is what he does. I live across the street from him. He lives right up there, and I live right over there. So I got to deal with this shit every day. He'll sit there for hours. And this is what he does every day. This is what he does. He wakes up in the morning. He goes and stresses out the police department and the district attorney's office. Right? And then he goes to the local assemblymen. He messes with them. Right? He smacks his girlfriend around when she gets home. And then he goes to his father's house. He sits there and he comes back over here. This is what he does every day. Lex, I'm a victim. For 8 years, there's over 100 victims. This guy called my 15-year-old daughter on a FaceTime and was arrested. So now you know why I care so much? The dude in jail, in prison, he doesn't need to be in the street. You're a female. That he's on his property. See, somebody must be calling him now. He knows I'm live streaming. Somebody's calling him right now. He's on a flip phone. The police ain't gonna. He's just there. I mean, they come. He usually calls the police on me every day. That's what he does. He just calls the cops every day on me. He calls 311 on my house, and he does it to about another 100 people. So I'm not the only one. I'm just the only one that got balls to come over here and do something about it. He's just standing there. Go on to his story. Go to William Robert Nolan, retired NYPD detective, and you see what I'm talking about. You see, and then go on to my YouTube, PAPARODZ TV on YouTube, and you see all the videos. Because TikTok is a little too sensitive. So if I get kicked out of here, I'm going on to there. Elite. This guy's a racist, freaking harasser, and he just harasses everybody. That's what he does. He does have TikTok, but they took it down. He's mad. This guy's mad at me. I don't take no shit from him. He's mad that I post him. He's mad that I took his GUN away from him. Yeah, that's Billy Nolan. Spin B. That's him. Thank you, Rena. CJ. This guy's a racist, retired NYPD cop that harasses everybody. Yeah, he waves. He waves. Somebody must have told him I'm on live. He's got his little harassers with him. There's a retired cop named Rito Palazzo. Just found out that Vito's son is a police officer too, and I heard that his son is helping Vito help Billy. So this is going to be interesting when internal affairs get a hold of me. He just sits there. He just sits there and he just waits for people for him to harass. But when I'm here, he can't do it. It's a blank sign. Sorry, this is going a little too fast. It's a blank sign. I live across the street, Heather. It's blank, yeah. Shay, so if he doesn't like your skin color, he doesn't like how you look, he's got a body cam, he will ask you, what are you doing around here? The whole shit that people used to do, the white people used to do in the 70s and 80s, to people that, this is what he does. This is what he does. He's a retired cop. And, he thinks that he's still a cop. But the good thing is they took his shield away from him. And they took his GUN. He will never be able to have one again. So he's mad. He's mad at me. He's pissed off. Toya, yeah, this is crazy. Snoopy, yeah, he's weird, man. This guy is weird. I come out here to record just in case, he's messing with anybody. But he fights with people every day on here. That's all he does is fight. He's the only one in this building that does this. He sits out here. He's on his grass. Look, he's got body cams. He's got like 3 body cams. He got flashlight. Listen, this guy was kicked out of Costco's one day, right? And he was kicked out of Costco's because some girl was complaining. He had a camera on his ankle, like low, really low on his leg. That's weird. Yeah, look at the cops right here. See what the cops are gonna do. Did he call the cops on me? Oh, there goes the cops. Here we go. Did he call the cops on me? Oh, NYPD right there. All right, you guys are going to get some action right now. I was just telling you, cops always come. NYPD with the short bus. That's funny. All right, people. I'm sorry if I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna double record what's going on just in case. I don't know why the cops are here. I don't know if he called me or let's see what's going on. But they always come every day, so he must have called the cops on me. So let's see what's going on, people. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if he... Oh, there he goes. He's called the cops on me. He just said I called 911. I've been on live for the past 20-something minutes. I didn't call anybody. I think that's what I heard, but... Hold on. I'm sorry if I can't read your messages right now. I'm just getting busy with this right here. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. NYPD. This is him. Let's see what the cops say. They coming up to me. Let's see what the police say. What's going on? What did he tell you?
Did you call?
I've been on live for the past hour.
You've been on live?
I'm on my live now.
Okay.
So
did you call though?
I did not call. I don't call the cops on them. Everybody, he harasses people. That's what he does. Do you know who this guy is, right?
This is my first time.
All right.
But
So
I know, yeah.
when you get back, they'll let you know. I don't want to, but this is William Robert Nolan. He's a retired detective. He's a serial harasser. He only harasses cops and kids in the street. I've been a victim for 8 years, so every day I record him. So before I got here, he must have been arguing with somebody. So I'm just recording, But I'm always, if he's either calling me or he's telling somebody to call cops, because what he does, when I was on my live, listen, I got 1,400 people right now. He keeps on going on his phone. So he's got a throwaway phone on him. So he's the one that calls. He was arrested for doing what he's doing now.
What is he doing right now?
So what he does, he'll sit there with his camera. He harasses people. He'll call fake 311 calls. I'm the one that lives around the corner that gets all the fake 311 calls. He was arrested. If you go into William Robert Nolan, retired NYPD, Google the story. He was arrested, 3,000 charges, or you could just call your command. You know what I mean?
I know. So,
But I didn't call. I could tell you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't really do nothing today. He's not
No. Listen, I 100%. I do not call. I was told by the district attorney, let him do it to himself. And that's exactly what he's doing. So I have to record everything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You know?
I understand you're recording. Like I said, call came.
You got it.
So I wasn't sure who called.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right now, he's not really doing anything that.
Yeah. I mean, I have not seen him do anything.
He's allowed to sit.
Yeah. No, I have not seen him do anything. I'm just recording
If
him.
he does something and you
So
want to call,
what
we'll
was the
come
call
back.
that came in?
I mean, I'm not going to provide that information.
All right. So no, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been sitting here.
So he hasn't done anything weird?
No. I've been here for like 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. No. I have.
Like I
I've
said,
been
if
here.
you see anything, you can always feel free to call.
You got it.
Talk to him,
I understand.
He's good. As
You
long
got
as he's
it.
not doing anything wrong today. And
You got it, man. Have a safe tour. Thank you.
you too.
Take care. Yeah, I'm gonna do a FOIA request. Said that. That was really smart. Yeah, Robbie, I'm gonna do a FOIA request. I mean, I don't know who called. I've been here all that time. Somebody must have called on him, but he doesn't want to tell me what's the call. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna sit here and say he did anything wrong, because since I've been here, he did not do anything wrong, and I have not done anything wrong. So somebody must have called on him. And you see, listen, you got to give it up to these cops, because they came over here with major respect. One of them, I mean, these cops look young, and that's what I like to see. They're young cops, and they doing it right from the beginning. They have a lot of respect, and that was it, So you give it up to NYPD for their job. That was a good job. Yeah, I should blow him a kiss. So this is what happens. I'm gonna tell you what happens. This guy was arrested for calling fake 911 and 311 calls. This is what he does. Okay, so he must have somebody on that other line calling the 911 to make it look like there's a problem over here, because he's got like 4 phone calls since I've been on this live. I did not call 911. I don't need to call 911. I never called 911 on him. So, that was a good job by NYPD. You got to give it up when they do a good job. And he didn't want to tell me what was the call, but I could do a FOIA request on that. This is what happens every day, people. So I'm not lying. All right, so there is a black dude walking, right? So there's a black dude right here, right? So if I wasn't here, I guarantee you he'll be opening his mouth right now to this dude. 100%. 100%. That's what he does. He just throws his hands up. No, he definitely won. I mean, if he tries to get on that dude right there, I'll be right out the car. I'll be right on top of him. All right, people, I got a violation. You guys go onto my YouTube, PAPARODZ TV. Go on there. I'm gonna come back. I don't want to get suspended on here. Somebody just flagged me. Thank you for all the gifts. I'm gonna come back. PAPARODZ TV is my YouTube, and thank you guys. I'm gonna come back. Thank you.